So this is the first of 3 back-to-back runs I'm doing over the weekend. I've got to cover 46 miles in the next 3 days. So it's 10 miles this morning, 12 tomorrow and 24 on Sunday. So getting the big miles in early on in the month this weekend. So some hard running, put myself to the test, but getting those all important miles into my legs. A bit of toughness in my mind as well to get through it and battle through those long runs. But hey, as ever, it can seem really daunting, but actually once you get out and stuck into it, it's quite enjoyable. And I always enjoy the challenge. Bit of grit and determination to get yourself through it, all counts. And it's always great to be out running early in the morning, particularly when starting off the day and the month in a really positive way. So bring on June's miles. Just up onto Greenham Common this morning. You can see pretty foggy start to the day, but still really warm and muggy. Oh, just climbed that bit of the hill. Breath back, let's crack on with it. So that's 5 miles just clocked up on my Garmin, halfway there. So a little bit more to go on Greenham Common before back onto the pavements, dropping down into Newbury and then heading home. So 8 miles in, and instead of running along the main road with big lorries crashing past me, I've just dropped down back onto the canal path for the last couple of miles. Definitely a nicer place to be running rather than some big HGVs and cars whizzing past. I'd far rather hear the birds and the water than engines, smoke and all that jazz. So that's the first run done of the 3 I've got planned. 10 miles in the bag. Felt pretty good. I'm just aware that I don't want to go too quick, even though I'm feeling good, because there's a lot more miles to run this weekend. So held myself back a little bit. Maybe not enough, but yeah, decent pace, but not too quick. Oh, so all done. 10 done, 36 more to go over the next 2 days. Should be fun. Right, home now for some breakfast. Good morning. Excuse me, good morning. It's Saturday morning, out for a 12-mile run this morning, but not on my own today, so I'm going to go and meet with Thomas and Toby. They're coming along for the run as well. Well, actually, they're taking the run. They found a really good trail run a couple of weeks ago, so we're off to go and explore that again. So they're leading the way, so hopefully it'll be a good one. And yeah, 12 miles is the aim of the game today. So just a short little run to go and meet up with them, and then off we go. See you later, buddy. See you later. So just waved Thomas off. He's headed off home, and I'm just about to do the same as well. Not far to go. Gone a little bit further than I was planning. Nearly at the 14-mile mark rather than the 12, but 2 extra miles won't hurt. I'll probably knock those 2 miles off tomorrow's run, so we'll see how I feel. Oh, but nearly home. So that is Saturday's run done, 14 miles in the end. Oh, good to get it done as usual. Home for breakfast and then get on with the weekend. Good morning, Sunday morning. I'm hitting the third of these 3 long runs. It's just gone 4:45, so it's pretty damn early, but I wanted to get up nice and early because it's going to be hot weather today, and to tell you the truth, I just wanted to get it up and get it done and get it over with. Legs are a little bit sore, I feel a little bit tired, but I think it's just going to be a case of getting into it, and I'm sure I'll feel a bit more with it once I get stuck into the run. But yeah, I just want to get this one done today. Should have been 24, but I did 2 extra miles yesterday, so I did 14 instead of 12 yesterday, so I'm going to run 22 this morning. I'm going to try and get some incline in, because the other 2 runs I've done have been quite flat. I mean, they're not flat, but I've not got as much climbing as I'd really wanted to, so I'm going to try and head up onto the trails and some of the hills which I run on my hillier routes. I might do a couple of repeats up them just to get some good elevation into the run. So that's the plan for this Sunday morning. So I just worked my way to the top of the first hill and then turning around and coming back down. So I'm going to do this one 4 times. So really early on in my run, just over 2.5 miles. We're going to get some good hill repeats in right at the beginning. Now I'm out, I feel pretty good actually. I've got some energy from somewhere. It's probably being out in the fresh air and sun coming up and beautiful surroundings and stuff. It always lifts your mood and makes you feel better. So 4 hill repeats. We're going to crack on along the trails. So just on number 4 now of these hill repeats. It's going well, tough on the old legs, that's to be expected, but hey, there's far worse places to do hill repeats. Pretty beautiful out here. 8.5 miles in now, and just come to a section in the woods where it's not a massive incline, but it's a good steady climb, which I've just come down. So like I did before, I'm going to do this section 4 times just to add another bit of climb into my run. I say it's not massively steep, but I felt like when I've just run down it I was getting a good lick on, so there's always a good sign that if you get a bit of pace on going down it, it's obviously going to be a bit tougher when you start running up it. So I should put my legs through a bit of elevation on this section, a nice change of scenery, shelter from the sun a little bit as well within the woods. This ultra marathon training does get you to question your sanity sometimes. I'm in the middle of the woods. It's just gone 6:15 in the morning on a Sunday. I've already run 10 miles and I found a really steep bit within the forest, and I'm getting kind of excited about doing hill reps up it. And you kind of stop and think to yourself sometimes, what am I thinking? But hey, it is exciting. I do enjoy it. I probably am a little bit mad, a little bit crazy, but hey, it is all good fun. Ultra marathon training, 100-mile training. Oh, love it. That's those 4 hill repeats done in this woodland bit. An hour and 45 minutes I've been running now, so just getting on a gel. Just over 10.5 miles run as well, so nearly halfway. That's better. Nearly 16 miles in and just started to do some hill repeats up this road here. It's almost bang on a mile long hill, so I've already gone down it once, nearly at the top of it for my first one, so I'll see how it goes because it's a tough old hill. But I'm going to try and get 3 of these in, which should take me up to around about the 20-mile mark. See how we feel then, and hopefully push on for 2 more, and if I'm feeling really good then we'll crack on for the 24. But as I say, I banked an extra 2 miles yesterday, so if I hit 22 and it's all feeling pretty good, then I'll probably knock it on the head there. But we'll see how we go. Just hit 20 miles and I'm on the 3rd of these hill reps. Been out running for 3 hours 13 minutes now, so I think decision made. Once I get to the top of this one, back down the other side, and that should take me home for just over 22 miles, and that'll be my weekend of back-to-back long runs all done. Sunday run done. 22.5 miles in the end, so a little bit of a compromise, a bit extra than the 22 but not as much as the 24, but overall I've run more than I planned, so job done.